Hello everyone, we are in Uznapa and there is much to discuss. My name is Gabriel and you probably know that already. We are in a city of Drow City, yes, and we have a ton of things to do. Haven't played this game for more than a week, so let's see. By date, we are inside the Drow City. Yes, I have met Salon Thane. We rescued Imri. Blah blah blah. And we have to meet them in the tavern, which is here. It's a good thing to do that, I believe. But first, unfortunately, there is this guy, this Dwergar, who wants me to speak with his master, living in this tanky thing.
Yes, consider it.
Let's see what the hell's going on. Abuleth. Hear me, hear my thoughts in your mind. I am ambassador. I have a service I demand of you, one that you will perform discreetly and with haste. I'm not sure I approve of your presence in my mind. Yeah, that's more like it. Your approval is irrelevant. Your thoughts are transparent. Surfacer, yes, I see what you are. I see what you hide from the others. Oh, great. Now, Adlon's illusion isn't helping when someone is inside your mind. You will do the task I set before you, or your identity will appear in the minds of every Drow within this city. Are my thoughts clear? Good. I ask of you, I command a deed of violence. I call for a death that I might learn more of this place. It is simply brutal and more suited to you than my petty servant here. Queely, a priestess. I would learn. I think that's the correct way to say that. Queely. Okay. I would learn of her faith and the power it grants. Her mind is the prize, and I would have you bring it. Great. So we have a guy who is a psionic, it seems, and he's an Aboleth. I quite remember that these guys, they are present in Forgotten Realms or in the Dungeons and Dragons lore, but don't remember exactly how they look like. Not to mention that if you look closely to this tank, there is something inside, but I don't know if that's him. Whatever. Kidnap priestess? She will not cooperate. She will not cooperate. Yeah, I know that much. I do not require her as a whole. As I said, it is her mind that I require. Kill her. Slay her in her home and temple. Retrieve her brain and bring it to me. Ooh, nasty piece of work you are, aren't you? You want me to be very violent. Basically crush her skull and take her brain out of her head. This is the task. That is the command I give. You will obey, or I will reveal you and you die. That is your choice. I will do this monstrous act, but not without protest. Oh, you don't leave me much room to maneuver. I can also play this guy, because he's basically blackmailing me. So you're content to hold me in service against my will, to perform this evil task. That is what I have just directed you. Yes, very well. I will do as you say. Quayle makes her home behind the second door from the bottom of the Female Fighters Society. Attack quietly and none will send the deed. Return swiftly, I demand.
What is my task?
Well, we have to do that first, I believe, because it's sort of... yeah, there is this urgency. And this is Kaylee's home, right here. This is urgent, unfortunately, because when you think about it, that's what we should do, considering our mission and considering... yeah. Let's see, do I have any... yeah, I have tons of good things I can throw on myself and my companions. Anything more, Jakira? Yeah, you will go with true sight, but that will happen inside. We'll try that inside. Speed. That's one hell of a thing we need. stone skin. Come on, Edwina. And these, yeah, these will be useful inside, I think. Main character, do you have any more spells that we might use? Yeah. That stone skin should be fine.
What do you require?
Let's try dealing with those people there, because there are mages there, if I recall. Yep, here they are, draw servants.
What is it
Now I need true sight.
Be quick with it.
And yeah, basically killing. Killing is what we have to
tolerate
do.
only so much.
Stunning, death spell, chain lightning on her.
What do you want?
That's cool. You will go with silence, our dear sister. Oh, come on.
Even hand to hand, I am dangerous.
What is my task?
Okay, Imoen and Jahira were hit. Oh, not good.
On my honor. What do you
They
require?
are using spells.
My spells would serve
Yes.
better. This weapon is useless.
One is down. This guy is now. Oh, great! There is even more of them. Who the hell went there? That's fine. Now this guy's here.
We got to business. A dangerous mistake.
This one's
On
dead.
my honor.
Cool. Any more out here? Let's see. Since this guy's the last one. And yo, there's one more servant here.
Even hand to hand, I am dangerous.
That's all of it, I think. Cool.
Yes?
We were able to deal with those guys. Unfortunately, Jahira and
What is
Imoen
my
are still
task?
panicked
What do you require?
and running all around. Let's give them a moment.
Yes.
In the meantime,
Very
since
well.
there's nothing stopping us from looting those guys, I will take those things that they left.
I must rest. For
Fortunately, there is not much good stuff here. Yeah, that's the brain. Draw adamantine chainmail. Anyone close enough? Damn it. To do, what should we do?
What is my task?
Bring people here. The Drow are a race that loves luxury, which is quite good, because that means there will be a lot of things we can sell before we actually continue. These things are nothing. This is a dagger. Bone blade +4. It's basically just a dagger +4, which fortunately this is a stuff mace. +2 damage, quite good damage. 4, 8, 10 damage. And it's a quarter staff, but it's a +3 weapon. And Edwin has this, which is also 4 +4. That does better damage. So yeah. Now this stuff mace. Who has quarter staff again? I think Jahira's quarter staff person, right? Yeah, quarter staff 2. So she will get that. Can she use with this? This is 2 weapons, two-handed, one-handed. Ah, that's cool. That means we can give her a shield. Nah, cool. -11 armors class. That's very good. And plus there is a better shield here. And we will keep that Rod of Smiting, because it's very good against golems, and there will be plenty of golems at some point of this game. Okay, this is a conjure fire elemental. Not a spell I really need, I think. And this draw adamantine chain +5. It's a 0, class 0. This gives me base set to 5. You have draw full plate -4. You have adventurous robe, which is pathetic, but this is an yeah, this is an adamantine shield. You can't use that because you're a pure mage. This won't make any good thing. No improvement here as well. This would improve, but Vecna's rope is 10 times better. So this thing is another
On
thing
my
you have
honor.
to sell. Plus there are a little bit, yeah, there are a few things here. Some gems, I think. Or maybe I'm
I must
mistaking
rest for
this
our cause to succeed.
one place with another.
I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, more or less this
Rest
looks
would be welcome, lest
looks
we
like
endanger
every
ourselves. I'm tired
other
of walking, I'm tired of talking,
row
and I'm
place.
tired of this
Let's
lap
go back
of
to
a
the
body.
obelisk and
I
finish
wish
this
to
quest
rest
because
now.
You
it's
must
a quest
gather
that
your party
basically is
before
a
venturing
problem.
forth.
It shows out of nowhere and it blackmails you to do his
Done.
bidding. Yeah, stupid Arbo something. Yeah, I'm quite sure I butchered that name, but who cares? Here we are. And yeah, unfortunately he won't pay me, of course, because this is a quest where he blackmails
Leave
me.
me be.
I hate these type of people.
Name it.
What do
Okay.
you require?
Damn it! I need a good
Ready and
bow
willing.
Yes,
for Imoen.
as you ask.
To do, you must move closer. Here we are. Hear my will. You return. Let me see your thoughts. Let me see what you have accomplished. Thoughts enter my mind. I see their ways more clearly. I see the faith. Yes, this will be most useful. I assume we are through. I wish to leave your presence. Will all haste, creature. Go. You are free and dismissed. Your secret is your reward. I leave you to your petty concerns. Speak not of me, or you will be exposed. That's, yeah, like I fucking care about this guy.
Timber's bad enough
This is not
without
helping
his
as
bothering
well.
me.
We have to go here. We have to
I must rest for our
recollect.
cause to succeed.
If you know what I mean.
What is my task?
Meet with Imri. The dialogue in here will give us quite a good
It shall be.
idea of what the hell
Rest would be
Drow
welcome, lest we
society,
endanger
what the hell Drow
ourselves.
society
I'm tired
is.
of walking, I'm tired of talking,
First, there's not
and
much
I'm
here.
tired of
There's
this lap
something
of a
here.
body.
Cool.
I wish
A
to
ton of
rest
things we
now.
can do here. Let's pick with this
Do
guy,
not
for
question
example.
the matron mothers.
His name is Marinid. Greetings to you, important male. Stay for a time if you wish. The group of us here are sharing exploits and tales of the past. Something I doubt you Nassadrons have time for, eh? I have a tale for you, if you're interested. Something my house mother once told me, in fact. If you're of a mind, that is. Yeah, this is a tale sharing is a tradition in this city. Yeah, I like to hear that one. Excellent, huh? My tale begins long ago, when our people first descended into the great depths and dark caverns. During a day when our homes were not carved out of stone and clay, Drow homes were made of twig and black grasses, grass that many had brought with them into the Underdark. There were few homes, of course, but the largest belonged to the first matriarch. The matriarch led the early hordes of Drow, helping them to survive in hostile lands. She was powerful, potent, and cunning, a great boon to her people, who admired her greatly. To honor her, a group of Drow set upon the shark fiends, that's Sahwengins for you, and stole the stone throne of their king. To secretly present to the matriarch as a trophy, they stowed it to the in the grass, raftered of her hall. The matriarch arrived in her hall, and the Drow warriors went to retrieve the throne. Much to their horror, its weight caused it to fall through the grass. Rather, rafters, and crush the matriarch's pillow. Is it a sad tale of our early travels in this dark place, and it holds a moral as well. Can you think of the moral, male? Yeah, more or less I have no idea. Aha, the moral of course is, don't stow thrones in grass houses. Imbecile, how dare you tell such a moronic lie about the history of our people? Loth will sentence you to an eternity of poison and agony for such madness. Bah, the Spider Queen has no sense of humor. Now, Veyron, on the other hand, Veyron is a other drow pantheon god. I don't remember if was he evil god, rather a god of, let's say, people, rogues, I believe. I don't remember his allegiance. You dare! I shall kill you in the name of the mother of all drow! Fool, he is mine, no one interferes. And he goes and slashes him with a two-handed sword.
I must rest for
Very
our
much
cause.
doubt he will win. Does the storyteller. He never wins, actually. Whoa! Yeah, that was quick. And we get ourselves a little bit of gold.
To walk apart from house and queens, to walk into
The blasphemous fool! Now I must go explain this death to the handmaidens. Bah! Full worshippers of Veyron here. Cool. And this guy, who are you? You're Nim Kalaza. I didn't see you approach. My failing eyes shall net me a blade in my back soon enough, I swear it. I should be at home dying properly like an old male drow, rather than here listening to tales so often. Can I ask you some questions? Go ahead and ask if you need to know something. I suppose I'm old enough that I can sit still and answer a query or two. Yeah, tell me about Loth. I'll not be one to talk over much of the Spider Queen. She is a proud one, Loth is, and she rules her cities with a careful eye. If you're any sense, you'll never mention any of the, well, other gods. Oh yes, Veyron the thief god and Ganadaur the smile god of the caverns are two of her most implacable foes. And then of course there is Elistri. Elistri is a good god, worshipped by drow who mostly escaped. The Dark Maiden is a good deity to our kind, if such a thing exists. She seeks to turn us from our path of darkness. You see, but such gods hold little truck with most of the drow. Loth is paramount. Spider Queen is a jealous goddess, revering all worships for herself. Most drow will not even breathe the names of the others for fear of retribution. Myself, I am old enough to care little any longer. But surely you know all of this. I am not saying anything that any drow would not know. Yes, overlook my long-windedness if you can. Go ahead, ask any other questions. Yeah, House the Spanner, that's the house Imri and Sullenfane belong to. A strong house, branch of which you will find in cities other than simply Usnatha. Many of the great families have their beginnings here in the first city, yes. The Spanner is high in Loth's favor, and many say that it schemes to place itself above all others. Here, I know little of such plans, however. Go ahead, ask other things. Yeah, dragons in the area. That's of course about Adelon. I know of only one dragon that inhabits the near caverns of the Underdark, and that is the ancient silver beast Adelon. She who was sent by our surface cousins to guard the old passages. Yeah, that one. What can you tell me about her? It'll be a good thing to find any kind of information or notion from drow. They are her enemies. It is said that the silver dragon once had a mate long ago, a mate who was captured by our people when we were still dwellers of the southern reaches. The heart of her mate was ripped from its body whole, as I heard. The queen of the drow used its heart in a ceremony for great darkness, one that angered an old, pale god of the surface elves. I know not which one, does it matter? When we were driven beneath the surface, sentenced by our fiendish cousins, the god made a pact with Adelon. In return for her vow to guard the old passages to the surface, he would give her what she desires most. At the time of her choosing, when she had grown old, Adelon could call on the god, and he would grant her children, eggs that would be made real by the soul of her lost dragon love. Or so the story goes. I hold little truck with it myself, but then I would never venture into those old passages just in case the tales of her presence are true. Yeah, so that basically sums up why she hates Drow and what was the eggs all... why the eggs were so important. Is there any news more recent? Perhaps you've heard of her eggs? Well, I have heard the passages of the surface are open once more. At least the matron mothers certainly believe so, gathering their armies as they are. Perhaps Adlon is dead. I know not. Go ahead, ask other questions. That's more or less everything this guy will give us, but he gave us a little bit of an overview of the political situation of this region. There's also this guy.
Do not question the matron mothers.
We are telling travels mail. Blah blah blah. Old custom of yeah. He can tell us about Usnatha. Yeah, about his feats, and can he answer questions? I'll tell my own tales as I wish, and I'm not too prompt by you. If you want to ask insipid questions, go bother someone else. Okay, not that I need you.
I tire of walking,
This
I
guy
tire
is
of
Imrin.
talking, and
How
I
was
tire of
he?
this laughable body.
To walk
I
apart
wish
from
to
house
Greetings
and
to you,
creed,
Mel. You're one
to the grave.
who is recently from Chetnesat, correct? You're one who is recently from Chetnesat. I have heard of you. We drove gathered to tell tales of our conquests on the surface, or dark stories of our past. It's a tradition. Okay, okay. Can I ask you some questions? If you wish an honest answer, Mail, your best course would be to approach Nim Kalaza. Yeah, drows are exactly a type of people who share stories. Okay, who share honest opinion. They are
It
liars.
is you again.
Ah, so Valdrin arrives at last to greet the female that he rescued so valiantly from the clutches of the filthy devourers. Ah, I must have been invisible and uninvolved during that encounter, I see. I was speaking to Valdrin Sunfane. When I speak to you, it shall be to command you to lick my boot. Keep your bitterness silent or lose your tongue. Now ignore your emasculating commander's outburst, Valdrin, and consider this a time for reward and enjoyment. As I said, drows love luxury and pleasure. And of course that's the most important moment if you want to strike someone. That's where he's relaxed and off guard. Mother Ardulis was pleased by your performance. Sunfane's abilities are known to her, but she was delighted to learn you are such a powerful fighter. Usnatha could use such as you, Valdrin. Among the drow, only the strongest survive. You could have slaves at your beck and call, rewards at your fingertips, the favor of Loth. How does this sound? Sounds good to me. Yeah, it's not like, yeah, we have to play our role. Or I'm not interested in anything you have to offer. No, this one. Excellent. It's good to see someone with a modicum of ambition, something not everyone has a true grasp of. Isn't that right, Sunfane? Perhaps he has not yet seen the hook behind the worm theory. The ignorant are always blissful. Sometimes the worm is worth the hook, fool. One might have thought you would have learned that lesson long ago. Seeing as you are so capable, Verdun, you and Sunfane have been given another task to complete for the greater glory of Loth. Of Luld, I think that's the name of that goddess. I butchered that name because the first time I read a book about from Forgotten Realms, I started reading that name, not Luld as it should be, but Loth. Might be confusing for someone. Not right away. Rest and amuse yourselves in a time. I shall be here a while. After I leave, take no longer than a few days before you meet with me on the platform. This is as the Mother Matron commands, and so shall it be. Great. Now she says when you click on her.
Ah, it is you again.
Yeah, she's more or less very fond of us.
I do what I must, when I must. Know this well.
One thing I don't like about the drow here is that they all look the same. There are these drows, so basically elven-looking animated guys who have only black hair and black skin and white hair. And these two, a female drow and a male drow. All these two are, unfortunately, they all look the same. Even Salanthane and Fairy. Yeah, Fairy. Let's speak with Salanthane first. There'll be more talking here today, I think.
I do what I must.
What is it, Veldrin? I wish
Know
nothing
this well.
more than to be left on my own and beyond the clutches of the Despana witch. What's the deal between you and Fairy, anyway? That is something I would rather not discuss, Veldrin, with you or with anyone. Suffice it to say that I have had dealings with Fairy and House Despana once before. Due to my own allegiances, however, they cannot take proper revenge. Yet. Do you know anything about the dragons in the cavern? Dragons in the caverns? No, we don't. Yeah, it's not a good idea to, at the very beginning of our relationship, start with these kind of questions. What's there to do here? There are many entertainments to please even the most cruel or lustful among us, Veldrin. I am sure you can find something. I myself am rather uninterested. Yeah, that's more or less all he can give us. And Fairy, she will give us a very inside look on the
I must
female
rest for our
part of
cause
this
to
society.
succeed.
It is you again.
Is there something you wish, Veldrin? What's the deal with you and Salanthane? If you ask him this question, the answer you get may be entirely different. Let me just say that Salanthane is too weak to be worthy of my respect. The matron mother would sacrifice him to the temple for his boldness, but he has allied himself with a powerful house. So the arrogant male walks free. But fortune change, Veldrin, fortunes always change. What can you tell me about the matron mother and her house? House Despana exists in more places than merely Usnatha, Veldrin. Here Mother Ardulis rules over our house and is our most favored of Lolth. Yeah, I will try to remember to read that goddess's name correctly. I have many younger sisters scheming for my position. The more capable, both older and younger, I have poisoned or murdered as necessary. And that's basically the line. Gives you exactly the view of a social model of a drow female. I am the strongest and eldest of Ardulis' daughters now, and when she is weak and I kill her, I will become the matron mother of my house. Excellent, you are very strong. Yeah, let's praise her. It's good. She will love that. Soon, fortune shall remove House Despana above all others in Usnatha, and I shall be matron mother of Lolth's most favored. Stay close to my path. Why? What is happening soon? You shall see, if you are intelligent, that is. Okay, that's more or less, because as I said, I don't want to ask about dragons. Yes, enjoy the time you have here. You are fortunate, Veldrin, that my gaze has fallen upon you. With you by my side, things will be made much easier. And if you wait, back. And if you are an obedient and intelligent male and an imaginative lover, should I desire, you may engineer to make things even easier for yourself. Yeah, that's something. Now we have this guy here. This is an arena where things fight, where we can fight as well. Greetings, fellow male. I am Soul. What?
I wish to rest now.
Shordrin, manager of the fighting pits. Here the courageous battle enslave beasts for the glory of Lolth and our entertainment. You seem a hardy type. There are several dead beasts, several dread beasts that have been captured and wait your death blow if you dare. You are a Nasadran, yes, recently arrived. I have heard of you. There are many here who would desire to see if you fight as well as they say. Of course, if you are pale and cowardly, you need not make the attempt. The Spider Queen, however, respects only those who are strong. Yeah, tell me about tell me exactly what exactly is involved in this pit fight. Yeah, tell me that. It is a simple matter, male. I open the gate for a short time. You enter before I close it. Once inside, I have the beast pushed into fight. If you win, you come out and collect 200. Really? Really? That's your reward? And the satisfaction of a glorious battle. Yeah, that's more like it. You lose, the slave feasts on your remains. Very simple. Yeah, tell me about the fights. We captured our foes in skirmishes in the dark tunnels, male. Shark fiends, devourers, eye tyrants. It depends on who survives longest, really. Okay, I can fight. It is gratifying to see such steel in you, male. You shall first battle an Umber Hulk, a creature of not inconsiderable size. It is angry. I shall open the gates for you now. Go in quickly. If you survive, come and speak to me once you are done for your reward. Go then for the mother. Now the thing is with this, that I can enter with the whole party, which is quite funny, because I do understand if you would fight one-on-one, and that basically that thing is dead already. When the fiend is dead, I can just go out. That was too easy. Glory is yours, male. Yeah, whatever. Give me the money. Another one is a Nabasu, the lower plains, captured by the handmaidens for crossing a mother matron. You sent to fight in the pits. What do you say, male? Nabasu are a demon, so let's go fight ourselves a demon. Big one. They're not really that difficult. Yeah, dead already. Too easy. Quick save is a good idea. Who's next? You have defeated the Nabasu. Praise to you, male. We were very entertained by your struggle. 500 for your display. There you continue. There is a prince among the shark fiends. The one called Sahuagin, a strong one, captured with difficulties during a raid on the city. Yeah, okay. We deal with the prince of Sahuagin as well. Come on, the Nabasu is a bigger challenge than this. And he has a little gift for us, which is nice. Cool. And there is, as I remember, only one more person.
Victory for the Spider Queen.
The Shark Fiend is defeated. The Spider Queen smiles on you this day. Many weak trow were slaughtered by the beasts. It is good to see it put in its place. You have proven yourself among us, male, for sure. A show. I give you 750 gold pieces. Take it and know you are worthy of Lord's favor. There is no need to continue. The only slave left is one nobody has been able to defeat. It would be a waste to see you killed by such male. Yeah, tell me what the hell is that? It's an eye tyrant male, nemesis of the Underdark, captured 4 years ago by a party of vengeful drow, and it has never been defeated in this pit. It has many deadly powers. Only the bravest warriors have dared in and have died. There is no need to fight, male, unless you wish to. The thing is, I do wish to. Now the thing is, with the thing Kogan has on him, this guy is not able to do much damage to us, because this cloak was changed. I will give you an explanation in a moment. You are sure excellent. Attention all, the most brave drow male has agreed to take on the most horrid of our battle slaves, the fearsome eye tyrant. I shall open up the gate for you more quickly, and I will not keep them open long. So we'll try to kill with only Kogan, because Cloak of Mirroring deflects spells. Actually, It was a little bit different in the before patch version of the game. There was a patch, and the version of GOG already has the patch in it. The Eye Tyrant is using his eyes to sort of throw beams at you. The game treats those beams as spells, and the thing is, this cloak of mirroring, as its name suggests, was a mirror. So every spell directed at that thing, a spell that was usually a hitting, a dealing damage spell, was reverted back at the caster, just like that, like sun rays in a mirror. And that basically means when a tyrant was attacking a person who had this cloak of mirror before patch, was basically attacking himself. And because the AI is stupid enough to not see that, it was just a slaughter of the Eye Tyrants were slaughtering themselves. So they patched the game, and this now deflects spells, or rather absorbs them. We'll see how this will look like. Here comes the Tyrant, and it's a Beholder. You see, spells are going, and they do nothing. They are absorbed. He tries different stuff, but it doesn't work. And that's it. That was the biggest challenge this pit has to offer.
Yes.
Understand? You have killed the Eye Tyrant. Truly, you are worthy of any Lao's mother Lot might lay down upon you. Here, 1,000 gold pieces reward for the sight. I see now why how the Spanner shows you such attention. Despite being a Lysandran, a male of your potency would be a worthy addition to any house. Unfortunately, there are no other battle slaves in my pen. None a worthy foe for you. Perhaps if you return in another time, I'll see what I can collect. Yes. Okay, do you know anything about dragons in the area? Rumors of dragons kind come and go. Some even say that the matrons have made trade with the dreadful shadow dragons of the nether regions. The only one we know for sure of here is the fearsome silver beast that hunts the drow parties that even go near the ancient passages of our first descent. I know little enough of it. Perhaps one of the storytellers here might be able to inform you better. You're interested enough, that is. Oh, maybe tell me then about the House the Spanner. Yeah, it's good to know who hired me, actually. The Spanner Potent House, led by Matron Mother Ardelis. Some say it shall one day be the most powerful new snapper, but Mother Lol can be fickle. It is said that Matron Mother has shown an interest in refugees from Chadlasad, which I can only presume means you. Your battle prowess must be the reason. Okay. I've heard the Drow army here is busy. Any ideas what they are doing? There are whispers of a great blood-letting planned upon our hated betrayers of the surface world. Or perhaps war is to be made on the Devourers. Regardless, you are correct. Matron Mother are hoarding warriors and mages until they say what they are doing. However, no one will truly know. Okay, that's more or less everything here. Now, I would like the battle music to stop, because it's good for a battle, it's not good for fighting. Other thing here is this guy, for example, called Sunball. There is a fight here where there's another pit here where drows fight. Upstairs, there are some more devious things. First of all, there's just drows. You don't get the storytellers, whatever. Or you're a drow. No, I look for a male to please me, but you hold no interest in my eyes. Move along. Okay.
What is my task?
These are pleasure drows. I shall use a male as I wish. It is my inherited right as a daughter of the Spider Queen. I have no interest in you, however. So be gone. Now, that's a woman. Doesn't want to sleep with me. Well, that happens.
Do not question.
That's a
the
male
matron
drow.
laws.
I greet you, male, by the Dark Mother and the pleasure her children are entitled to. Here we breathe the spice of luxury and enjoy the fruits of our conquest. I have been trained in the temples to master the arts of oiled massage and other exotic pleasures, both to repair the aura and calm the soul. It is a lengthy process, but a night under my care is worth a fortnight of rest in this finest boudoir. I think that's the name. If one has the time, for sure. A diversion, of course. Yeah, I'm not interested in that kind of service. As you wish, the lost chambers are available to all who wish them, and all is permissible in the greater name of the Dark. Yeah, whatever. Like I care.
On my honor.
The thing is, Imri gave us a little rest.
Glory for the
fools!
Dark Mother!
You should have fallen with your house. Drow, no! Now the Mother Lolth has sentenced you all to the eternal torment of the demon web pits. It is not less than you deserve. No, have mercy. Free us, let us out of here. Yeah, that's more or less. Yeah, drows, if they are conquered, they want mercy as well. Free you. You attempt to sneak into Usnatha and pass yourselves off as a drow of the true house. You deserve worse than this. No, we are loyal to the Spider Queen. We are her faithful servants. You are weak, and your house was weak, so she cared not. Your house was been wiped from history's eyes, and soon so shall you be. Bastards, our house was strong. We were favored by lot. We should have been triumph. Loyal we were. House de Veer, House de Veer. House de Veer has nothing. Ashes on the wind, as you too shall be. You shall have died with your own matron in your own city now. Well, we shall see, and I shall find it most amusing. Insolent bastards, this could just as easily be you fools. Darkness take you both. Yeah, whatever. These people will be killed, I believe. But the most important thing, these drow belonged to House de Veer. That's Viconia's house. And up here you can kill yourselves a slave. Just like that. But it comes with a cost. Let's see.
Do not question.
Greetings, friends. Have you tried this amusement? You simply press the button here and one of the foolish slaves who stand on that rune explodes. Such a marvelous magic! Ha 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 ha! Here, I shall show you how it works. Who is the unlucky slave to be today? Oh, that was quick.
Do not question the
See? I must find the clever mage who installed such a fabulous thing and reward him duly. Would you like to give it a try? It only costs you 100 gold. 100 gold to kill someone. Well, actually, we have to play our role, and I want to show this to you. So if you believe I did wrong, say that in the comments. Here we go.
I'll stick with you no matter
Dies.
what. But we should still try and be decent to people.
And the party reputation decreases, which is a questionable thing. First of all, what is reputation, you might ask? Reputation is showed here. My reputation is at the moment 8. This is a overall measure, sort of an indicator of how heroic or how disliked your party is. It's a 20. It has 20 steps, 20 points. If you reach 20, you are a hero and everybody loves you. Basically, reputation points are given when you do good deeds. And if you do evil deeds, like for example kill people here, you lose those points. They have a and for example you can be sure in the first game it was much more visible, but for example
You must gather your party before
the law enforcing people will come
I will do my
and
best.
try to fight you, which is quite understandable. because
your
you
party
are
before
evil
venturing
person.
forth.
Or, for
You
example,
must
bounty hunters can show up. In the second game, it's not really that visible. What else do we have to do here? Let's see. Here we have, yeah, we're in the city. We met this woman. We have to go
What do you require?
outside. Wait a second. How I have and
Yes.
sell stuff because I really want to. So reputation.
You must gather your
It's a
party
mixed
before
thing.
venturing
It's
forth.
walking,
not
I'm
that
tired of
important
talking.
as
You
it
must gather
was in the previous game, but it also, for example, influences the cost of economics. Things when you are evil, you have to pay more money for stuff, which is kind of a bummer actually. Right, now I want to... yeah, should we try to deal with this guy again? Maybe when we will go back.
I must rest for our cause to
No,
succeed.
people will move, possibly. Yeah, I'll have to wait for a moment.